Afternoon everyone, this is AJ and welcome back to another episode of my Comic Book Corner. Today I thought I'd just take a look at the covers that were released for the comic book series Puppet Master, based on Charles Band's Puppet Master, the horror film series. This is a series published by Action Lab. Show you my collection. Let's go through them. Okay, yeah, so Charles Band's Puppet Master, a horror franchise that just keeps going and going. Very cheap horror franchise, obviously. As a child, I did grow up with the first few, 1, 2 and 3. I remember renting them out on VHS tape and this sort of a thing. And I do have the entire set on Blu-ray up to and including the latest Blade in the Iron Cross film that they've done, and I believe there's another one coming as well, and I've got the remake as well. So yeah, I do have all of them. So a while ago, Action Lab, which is a small Action Lab Danger Zone, which is a small comic company, they publish titles like Zombie Tramp, things like this. Now they got hold of the Puppet Master rights and they published a sort of lengthy series, I suppose, about 20 issues or something of Puppet Master comics. Now, it wasn't the first time Puppet Master has ever been in comic form. Full Moon themselves published Puppet Master comic book ages back, probably 15, 20 years now. And I do actually have them, but I've got so many comic boxes and they're all sealed because I've moved a couple of times since collecting. You know, I've been collecting for 35 years. So where they are would be like needle in a haystack kind of situation. One day I should really go through them boxes and see what's in there. I could make a whole video series out of that, just take one box out at a time and go through and video and see what stuff's actually kicking around in those boxes. But anyway, regardless of that, Charles Band's Puppet Master. So let's just go through. Obviously I'm not going to go through the stories because I have read them, but when they came out, I can't really remember them, but there you go. So I've got issue 1 as a sort of photograph variant cover, like so. As you can see, the artwork inside is like that. Obviously it's a horror related comic, but I do have fun with this sort of franchise of killer little dolls. Next up we have another variant of issue 1. I think this is the primary cover, and that was the variant, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so issue 1 and issue 1. And I have another variant for issue 1, which is a black and white cover, like so. Yeah, I do like my variants. Then we have issue 2. And the standard issue 2, which would be a primary cover, and another variant for issue 2, which is your photo cover. So that alone is just issues 1 and 2. So let's get on to having a look at these covers for issue 3 up to, because I've got quite a few there, and a lot of these are variants as well. I'm such a sucker for variants. Anyway, so issue 3 with its photo cover, like so. Issue 3, that's your standard cover, and another variant for issue 3 with the leech woman on it. And then you have issue 4, Jester. I can't remember all their names now. A black and white variant for that Jester cover, like so, and a photo for Jester. And then my first for issue 5 of Torch, who I believe was introduced in the second Puppet Master film, if I recall correctly. I still have more for issue 5. Okay, so then we have an issue 5 photo cover. And issue 6. Is he Six Gun or something like that, his name? I really can't recall now. A photo variant for issue 6. And the standard issue 6. Issue 7 photo variant. Issue 7 standard. And I've only got one for issue 8. And one for issue number 9. Yeah, this is where I started to... It became a bit too much of the variants. Although I still did get more in the way of variants, but I became a bit more picky with it. I bet I'll throw that logic out the window now. Wait and see. So then we have issue 10. Like so. And issue 11. I think this is where the variants start again, because they were doing these like elaborate kill covers. Issue 12. So that's like a limited edition variant. Yeah. Issue 13. So I'm getting torched by torch. Issue 13. Another. Is that issue 13 before? Yeah, that's the standard cover for number 13. And we have issue 14. And also, I have a Halloween special, which would have come out at around that point. That's actually got a wraparound cover. I'll show you. It goes like that. Then we're on to, that's me just opening the bags, that noise, comic bags that they're in. Issue number 14 with another elaborate kill. Yeah, a bit sort of suggestive, obviously. That's him coming out of her chest, or below her chest. Issue 15. Issue 16. And another variant cover for issue 16. '17. '18. And a couple more Halloween specials here. There's one of them. And there's another with variant cover. So yeah, that's those. And now just for the last, take a look at this last lot that came out. So we have issue 18 as a black and white variant there. That's obviously with a leech coming out of her mouth. 19, these are the retro puppet masters from the films. And issue 20, where the series sort of ended, but it didn't at this point. It sort of ended there and then jumped back to a sort of issue 1 miniseries to conclude it, which was a 3-parter called Curtain Call. So there we have issue 1 as a variant photo. So essentially issue 21, because the narrative does continue through. Then issue 1 is its standard cover release. Issue 2, I've only got one for issue 2. And issue 3, which is the final parts. But I have got a variant for that one as well, which is that cover there. And then, yeah, it came to an end, hence the title Curtain Call. Yeah, so yeah, it was a. I mean, I read a lot of comics anyway, so I can't remember the storyline for this at all. I know it delved into later films and creatures and that from the later films, at least from these other realms, and all this sort of stuff. But you know, but yeah. But take a look at this for a DVD set or Blu-ray set. Look at that. That's fantastic. That opens up. I haven't got that set. I've got a set with them all, but not that set, which is a toy box that opens. Fantastic. Yeah, so that's it. Just a quick look at a cover run through of the Puppet Master comics. Wish I could tell you about the story. But there you go. That's life. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Coming back for more content. Leave me some comments down below. Have you read this series? Do you like the Puppet Master films? Would this series interest you? You know, just let me know. Let's have a little chat, little discussion, lively discussion. Anyways, this is AJ. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care all. Goodbye.